Hello guys, nice to see you again in New Year. So I'm happy to see you again at our webinars. Yeah, as you can see, we had like some delay, but I think we will have enough time to do all the tasks today. So let's start with small check-in, and we are going to talk about adverbs today and some hobbies and sport. And before we start, I would like us to talk more about you and how you feel after winter holidays. So, here you can see a lot of different kind of like moods, and you need to choose one that expresses your mood for this period of time. Окей. Так, всім привіт. Я бачу, а можна українською? Guys, we have English lesson. Я буду дублювати трошки англійську інформацію українською, але загалом урок проходить англійською. So, please, now напишіть, який у вас настрій, and we will start. Tired? Okay, already tired. And what about ready to rock NMT preparation with iLearn? Do we have any people like that? With such a mood? Fine, okay. All right. So, I hope that at the end of the lesson, all of you will have mood to rock NMT preparation. And now we are going to start it. So, as I said, today we're going to talk about adverbs. What is adverb? Adverb, it is a word that modifies or describes a verb. Українською це перекладається як прислівник. І сьогодні ми поговоримо більше про прислівники, а саме adverbs of manner, прислівники способу, як ми щось робимо, how, and adverbs of frequency, how often we do it. But as you can see, here we have 5 kind of like tables, 5 видів наших прислівників. How much, where, how often, and when. So, let's quickly check your knowledge, and can you give me the adverb for the word, let it be bad. Can you give me such word, adverb of manner, but with the word bad? How can we make it? Hello, Julia. Hello, Yaroslav. So, how can we make an adverb? Okay, Yana, Julia, Ksenia, Maria. Yeah, that is correct. That is badly. And you can see it here as well. So, first of all, I would like us to talk more about where we put these adverbs. So, if we're talking about adverbs of manner, we usually put them after the main verb or object. Ми їх ставимо після нашого дієслова або нашого об'єкта, додатка. For example, she speaks softly. So she is our subject, підмет, speaks присудок, and softly is our adverb. So we put it after the main word. And what about he opened the door quietly? He, subject, opened, verb, the door, it is object, and quietly our adverb. So, if we are talking about adverbs of frequency, there we can use them before the main verb. I always drink coffee in the morning. Ми ставимо перед нашим дієсловом. So, I always drink coffee in the morning. But, if there is to be, якщо у нас є дієслово to be in the sentence, then in this case we put the adverb after it. They are usually very friendly. They are it's our to be. Then we have our adverb. And after that, one more rule, that we need to use adverb after the auxiliary verb. I hope you remember what is auxiliary verb. Допоміжне дієслово. Те, що ми утворюємо past simple, негативний, або present perfect, or modal verb. And before the main. Тобто ми ставимо спочатку auxiliary verb, or modal verb, then we put our adverb, and then we put our main verb. Допоміжне, прислівник і наш присудок. For example, she has auxiliary verb, always adverb, wanted main word, and to move abroad, it's like our secondary part of the sentence. Then she can, it's our modal verb, sometimes adverb, work, main verb. So now please check all these rules and remember them, because sometimes you will need them to work on the task and check whether you need the adverb or, for example, noun. Навіщо вам ці правила? Тому що, коли у вас буде тест, у вас зазвичай будуть завдання пов'язані з тим, яку форму вам треба вибрати, яку частину мови вам треба вибрати. І якщо ви, наприклад, бачите, що у вас gap ось тут, наприклад, she speaks softly, то тут ви можете зрозуміти, якщо у нас після speak стоїть gap, це значить, що це уже точно не дієслово, тому що після speak ми не можемо поставити дієслово. Soft adjective ми не можемо поставити прикметник. І іменник she speaks, for example, softness, у нас це нелогічно, тому нам треба зрозуміти, що вона говорить яким чином, softly. So please check this and remember, завжди прислівник відповідає на питання як. І таким чином ви можете себе перевіряти, чи у нас який прикметник, чи як прислівник. And right now, we are going to talk more about the formation of adverbs. So you already said about such words as badly. So the main rule that you have, it is adjective plus ending ly. For example, beautiful, beautifully, slow, slowly, bad, badly. But if you have adjectives that finish with y, like noisy, easy, you need to change y to I and put ly. So noisily or easily. But of course, in our English, we can't not have our exceptions. Винятки. So what exceptions we have? Good, well, fast, fast, early, early, and hard, hard. Please check them, remember them, and now we will practice all of the verbs. But before we start practicing, can you give me the adverb for the word sad? Okay, nice. All right, good. Okay, so now let's work with you with one more task. And there we have got with you 5 sentences with adjectives, прикметники, and adverbs, прислівники. Now, let's start with number 1 and check whether we need an adjective or an adverb. The task is very, I can do it in a while. I can see answers. Okay, nice. Okay, good. Yeah, that is easy. Well done. Let's move on to the next. So you can never answer about something you don't know. Answer correctly or answer correct. Good. Yana, Ksenia, Maria, Juliana, nice. Yeah, that is correctly, because the question is answer how. Answer correctly. Good. Let's move on to number 3. And there we have 2 options, safe and safely. Okay, Yaroslav, safe. Anika, A. Okay, we have 2 options there, A and B. Let's discuss what we have. Okay, yeah, it is B, because the same. You can use that software how safely. Безпечно. Не безпечний, а безпечно. Okay. Then, what about Emily? Emily was excited or excitedly because it was the first time she traveled alone. Okay, I can see that you are very clever, and yeah, that is correct. It's excited, because here we need an adjective to describe Emily. Good. Next, number 4. Peter runs fast or fastly? Okay, good. So here we have fast and fastly. Don't forget about our exceptions that we have. Yeah, and that is correct. It's fast because we have adjective fast and adverb as well fast. Okay, number 5. Oh, number 6. It was number 6. So Leo is an honest or honestly boy, and he will tell you all the truth. Okay, Julia, you're very quick. Yana. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, it is honest. Why? Because we have here Leo is what kind of boy? Honest. Який? Чесний. All right, good. Then now we are going to move on to the next task. It will be like more difficult, and it will be more focused on the structure. Ми ж вже з вами поговорили про структуру, куди ми маємо ставити наш прислівник. So right now let's practice all these sentences, and you need to put them in the correct order. Ви маєте поставити слова в правильному порядку to make this task. So let's take a look at the first one, and here we have frequently, I, late for trainings, am. What sentence is it? What should we write? I can see the first answer. Okay, Julia, Yana, well done. Okay, good. Frequently it's like часто. So we have, it's like synonym to the word often. Okay, good. So the first one was correct. I am frequently late for trainings. As we remember, we put frequently, often, always, and all of this stuff after to be. Good. Number 2, my mom cooks usually dinner. I can see answer from Julia and Jamshut. Okay. Yeah, that is correct. My mom usually cooks dinner, because here we have just a usual sentence and we put usually and all of the adverbs before the main verb. Good. Then number 3, hardly ever. So here is a mistake, hardly. Pay attention. Maria can sleep for 8 hours. Okay, thank you, Yana, for your answer. Okay, Ksenia, Juliana, good. All right, yeah, the same rule as we had. We put all the adverbs after modal verb. Good. And next. Always has he wanted to be a sportsman? Okay, Juliana, good. Yep. So here we have the same rule. After auxiliary verb, we should put adverb, and after that, we need to use main verb. Good. And thank you, Yaroslav, for your answers. And the last one, seldom they play volleyball. We have 2 options, volleyball and football. So what was here? Okay. Seldom is рідко. Okay. Now, let's check. Yes. Julia, that is correct. Okay. So, well done. They seldom play volleyball. That is correct. It's our usual sentence. It's the same as my mom usually cooks dinner. Good. And right now, as you remember, the second part of our lesson is connected to sport. So I would like you to write your favorite sport. Okay, I can see already the answer. Okay, Karina loves volleyball. I would like to see all of your answers. As for me, my favorite sport is volleyball as well. Yoga, volleyball, good. tennis. Nice. You're like going fishing? Wow. Okay, a lot of different sports. And do you remember what do we put before the words such as volleyball, football, chess? Tell me please, what do we need to put? Play, do, or go? So remember, when we have some team sports, we need to use play. And if we are talking about, for example, you said about yoga, karate, for example, what do we put before this word? Do, play, or go? Yeah, Julia, well done. Good. So we do yoga, do karate. So if we're talking about individual sports, this is with do. And if we are talking about swimming, fishing, running, jogging, or all the words with ing, we put go before it. So you can remember this rule. And right now, we're going to talk more about sport. And I prepared for you some useful vocabulary, some useful words that that you may see at your test in the text. So let's quickly check all of them. So the first is pitch. It is pole. For football, usually, so we play football on the pitch. Then we have track. Then we have court, tennisный court, ring, boxing ring. What else? What other rings we have? Okay, boxing ring. Then ring to go ice skating, kovzanka. Then we have referee, bat, this kind of thing that we use, stick, a racket, amateur, любитель, and athlete. Athlete, it also can be used as synonymous to the word sportsman. So it's not only athlete, for example, for like легка атлетика. No, it's the person who just does sports. Yeah, Ksenia, that's true. Yes, Julia, that is correct. So if the text is about sport, it's logical that it will be like bita. But if you, I don't know, are reading the text about animals, it probably will be kajon. Yeah. So for us to check how you understood all of these words, I would like you to take a look at the pictures and name them. And let's start with the first one. What is it? No, the first one. Okay, pay attention that here it's kind of like with something with ice, because I can say like pitch. It's not pitch. Yeah, that is correct. It's a rink, ice skating. Yeah, maybe the pictures are kind of controversial. It may be, but here you have a ball, so it may help you. Okay, number 2. What can it be? I tried to find good pictures for you. Beach, track, court. A lot of different options. Okay, it is a track. So, yeah, maybe the problem is in the picture, but the people are running kind of like here. So they have a circle to run. But it's okay. But for court, we usually have a net here, you know? Here we should have this special equipment that we need to play tennis with. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe the next picture will be easier for you. Pitch is usually used for football. So football pitch. All other we have all different words for different sports. So flying mouse. Okay. So we have different words for different sports. Yeah. So number 3 was a bat, and that is correct. So I think it's easy one. Okay, who is this guy? What does he do? Okay, Ksenia, thank you for your answer. Good. Referee. Okay, yeah, I think it was obvious. So it is a referee. Pay attention how we write this word. It also will be useful for you to know. Okay, what is this? Number 5. Good. I can see 2 different options, like rocket and racket. What is it? What letter should we write? Yeah, pay attention that we write A, because racket, it's an equipment for sport. Rocket, it is something that goes to the space. So it's like a rocket, it's a raketa. A racket, it's raketka for sport. Okay, what about number 6? I can see that Juliana already answered. Let's see what other have. Yeah, good. It's a ring. So the same, you have the word ring like каблучка and ring like ring. So according to the context, you may understand what you're talking about. And now let's move to the next picture. It is a place where we play football. Pay attention, it's boxing ring. It's not ring box, it's boxing ring. Yeah, number 7 is a peach. It's obvious. And what about this girl? Who is she? Okay. Yeah, that is correct. It's athlete. And should I repeat that athlete is the person who does sports. Okay, so one more time. Let's repeat. Ring is used for what kind of sport? What kind of sport? Okay. So, ice skating, ice hockey as well. Good. Track is used for running. You may also hear the word jogging. It's like the same. Athletics, yeah, as well. Good. Bat is used for what kind of sport? Yeah, baseball. Okay, a racket is used for tennis, badminton. So racket is used for tennis and badminton. A ring is used for okay, I can say big tennis. We don't call it big tennis. It is just tennis, and this kind of like small tennis, it's table tennis. Okay, a ring is used for boxing, and pitch is used for football. Okay, now let's move on. And also I have prepared for you not only the sports and equipment, but also the words that can be related to sports and can be sometimes be seen in the texts. So for now, you have got 5 words: willing to do something, give something a go, helpless, stunned, and punch. Now I want you to work with this task and match the phrases with their definitions. And right now, let's start with the first one: willing to do something. I can see 2 options, A and B. Okay. Some SMTH, it is something. Like, not to write this long word something, I just shortened it and write this abbreviation. So, I can see number 3, I can see number 4, but what about number 1? Let's discuss number 1 firstly. Because I can see only 2 answers and the 3 answers. And these are A and B. Okay, so let's remember that willing to do something, it is ready to do something. For example, I am willing to prepare a new webinar. I am ready to prepare a new webinar. Or I am willing to do all the tasks at iLearn. I am ready to do all the tasks at iLearn. So don't forget that we have tasks at our platform to practice all the topics that we have. На платформі у нас є додаткові тести, які ви можете проходити, щоб довчити, запам'ятати та пропрацювати наші теми, які ми з вами проходимо. Okay, what about number 2? Give something a go. Okay, now it's easy, right? If it's not B, then it's A. Yeah, good. So give something a go. It's to try something. So I gave yoga a go last year. I tried it. Я спробувала. So, and it worked for me, or maybe it didn't work. So give something a go. It's to try something. Okay, number 3, helpless. It is C, as I can see, and it is totally correct. Unable to look after yourself. Безпомічний, as we can translate it. Okay, good. Stunned. It is E. Good. Okay, stunned, it's shocked. But if we are talking about shocked, it may be used sometimes in negative ways. But stunned, it's when you're like astonished by something. It's like a pleasant shock. When you're like, wow, I'm stunned right now. Okay, and number 5, punch. It is hit. It's вдарити. So that is correct. Good. So willing to do something. Бути готовим щось зробити. Give something a go. Спробувати щось. Helpless – безпомічний. Stunned – шокований or зачарований. Punch – вдарити. 5 words that we have for today. And for us not just to match these words and understand their meanings, I want you to complete the gaps with these words. So, right now, let's work with this task and start with sentence number 1. The runner was pushed through the pain to finish the marathon. What can we put here? I can see one answer. It is willing. Okay, so only 2 answers. Okay, let's check what we have, and it's willing to, and let's translate it. So the runner was willing to push through the pain to finish the marathon. Бігун був готовий перебороти біль, незважаючи на біль, щоб закінчити марафон. Він готов відштовхнути, here we have, біль, щоб продовжити марафон. I think willing, but maybe stunned. Stunned, we can't put stunned here because after stunned we should have or stunned with something or stunned by something. Ми маємо бути зачарованим чимось, а не а якщо ми кажемо stunned just push, it doesn't sound very well. Okay, next, number 2. The entire stadium was when Messi scored a hat-trick. Good. Okay, that was easy. Yeah, here we have stunned, so весь стадіон був зачарований або шокований, коли Месі забив хет-трік. So here, yeah, as I said to Ksyusha, we have stunned or with, or by, or when we have the second part of the sentence. Тобто у нас може бути таке, що у нас є stunned і пояснення ситуації. When, for example, and describe the situation. До чого призвело, точніше, що призвело до цієї емоції. Okay. Number 3. He had never played tennis before, but he decided... Okay. Give something a go. And you are totally correct. Give it a go in this case. Тож, він ніколи до цього не грав в теніс, але він вирішив спробувати минулого року. Good. Number 4. The boxer managed to his opponent and turned the fight in his favor. Okay, I can see a lot of answers here, and this is punch, so that is correct. And now I also want for you not only to look at the sentences, but also the phrase to turn in his favor. Повернути на свою користь. So it also can work well when you are talking about maybe studying, sports, or your hobbies. So you can just also remember this phrase. And the last, the defender felt how helpless as the striker ran past him and scored an easy goal. Yeah, that is correct. Tell me please, are there any questions about these words or the words related to sports? Anything for now? Any questions? Okay, if you don't have any questions, I want to have a small break, and please write what you gave a go this year. Що ви спробували вже в цьому році? Wow, that is nice. Learning Spanish. That is great. New hobby, running. Good. Volunteering. Nice. Okay. So I hope you will give something a go to and some more times this year, and we'll try something new. And okay, then right now we're going to have I won't say it's like a difficult part of the test, but sometimes it may cause some problems, and it is reading. Now we will have a text about sports center, and your task is to match the paragraphs with their headings. З'єднати абзаци з їхньою назвою. So, let's remember how we work with text. Давайте трошки пригадаємо, як ми працюємо з такими текстами. Ми не читаємо цей текст повністю. Ми читаємо його шматочками. Ми розбиваємо шматочками, щоб зрозуміти частинками, про що говориться в тексті. В принципі, нам не треба розуміти, в чому тут головна суть, а нам треба зрозуміти, про що говорять саме маленькі абзаци. Тому зараз pay your attention to the paragraphs and their answers and their headings. We are going to start with number 1, so please read it and choose the answer. And tell me please, do you see it like okay? Is it okay to read? Чи нормально ви його бачите текст? Чи можливо його треба ще зробити більше наступний раз? Can I read? Yes, sure. After a long time, the West Hall Leisure Center finally opened last weekend, and the public were allowed inside to experience the facilities for the first time. Construction of the center had taken longer than expected, as it should have opened more than 2 months ago. The developers say that the bad weather caused problems during the building, but it is suspected that the company also had financial difficulties. This has been an expensive project. Okay, Maria. Juliana. Okay. So now I can see that you have answers. The wait is over. I won't show it right now. We will check it all together after, or we do all the task. But now we remember that it is. Oh, I'm sorry. What is happening here? Yeah. Yeah. So you think it is D, right? Good. Next, let's move on to paragraph number 2. So, the center is superb, with a wide range of facilities and equipment. Sports enthusiasts will love the Olympic-sized swimming pool, while the kids can enjoy the smaller, shallower pool beside it. West Hall provides a large number of indoor courts for racket sports, such as badminton and squash. And the indoor tennis courts will no doubt be very popular when it's pouring with rain outside. There are areas for gymnastics and martial arts, which will be useful for sports professionals as well as amateurs. And classes will be offered for older people who just want to keep fit. Okay, so keep in mind that it is sports for everyone. Let's move on to the next. West Hall is a very well-designed leisure center. It's a wonderfully airy building with lots of glass so that you can see what people are doing. More importantly, there is also a lot of room for the public in the sports halls and by the pools, so that parents and friends can watch club competitions. It also means that the center will be able to host bigger events for the local area. The catering facilities as well as car parking space can cope with large number of visitors. So, what do you think? All right, advantages not just for participants. Okay. And let's... Okay, Juliana, I agree. Okay, and let's move to the last paragraph. The center will make a big difference to the people who live in the area. In the past, people had to travel long distances to large towns like Westbridge or Parklands to do sports. This took time and money. Now that specialists are encouraging all us to lead healthier lifestyles, it is important to give people the chance to exercise close to home. The West Hall Leisure Center does exactly that. Okay, so let's sum up. The first one, you said its wait is over. That is correct. Number 2, you said it is sports for everyone. And it is F, and it is correct. Then number 3, it was advantages not just for participant. It is A, and this one is correct. And number 4, it's C, a local need satisfied. That is also correct. So you are very clever, so thank you very much that you made it without any mistakes. And I want us to check more words there. So here you have the word martial arts. It's бойові мистецтва. Maybe you will need this. Also, what we have. Can you tell me what is leisure? Maybe you have some ideas what it is. Guys, any ideas about leisure? Nope. It's відпочинок. And also, here you have the word like facilities. It's like something that something that this center provides us with. And equipment, you know, it's обладнання. Okay, then actually for today, that is all. Thank you very much for being present with me. And if you want to know the next topic, that is appearance and character. So there are 30 words to describe how people are beautiful, and there are more than 100 words to describe their character. If you want to know more about this topic, and if you want to learn how to describe people and their characters, join us on next Thursday, and we will see each other and learn more about this topic. So bye-bye, and have a good evening.